The industrial engineering capstone group members for this project are Amy Olberding, Dagny Paskich, Jacqueline Stiller, and Anna Ticky. Medicap Pharmacy's motto is, "We'll always make time for you." They are constantly trying to spend more time with their patients and offer more medical care in the form of clinical services. For this capstone project, our first objective was to increase clinical services revenue by providing 7 additional available hours per day for clinical services to the pharmacists, summed across 5 stores. This will be done without hiring more pharmacy technicians or pharmacists and will enable an increase in clinical services revenue. The second objective was to fully automate the daily deposits and month-end sales processes within GRX's centralized accounting services without increasing the frequency of errors in order to decrease labor hours dedicated to this process.
In order to measure the current state of the Medicap stores, we conducted time sampling to learn how much time the pharmacists and technicians were spending on each task. We found opportunities to give the pharmacists more time through rebalancing the tasks, reorganizing the store layout, standardizing the Dispill operating procedure, and reducing the store inventory.
Additionally, we learned that the accountants were spending 5 hours on the daily deposits, which included tracking down late entries. After our current state analysis, we decided on 5 proposed solutions. For Objective 1, we would pursue a rebalancing of pharmacist and technician tasks, a new Ankeny store layout, a Dispill standard operating procedure, and red tagging. For Objective 2, we would pursue creating an automated macro to run the accountant daily deposits task. Currently, pharmacists are performing a lot of tasks that can be handled by a technician. This is taking time away from them that could be used for consultation and clinical services. By rebalancing tasks so that technicians handle all drive-up, cashiering, and phone calls, pharmacists can save 7% of their time each day to offer more consultation and to screen more patients for clinical services. That 7% leads to a savings of 210 pharmacist minutes per day when summed across 5 stores.
The main complaint about the Ankeny facility was space limitations. To improve this, we analyzed the current space and determined that the front counter is too congested, there was too much distance between the Dispill station and the prescription filling station, and the compounding room was taking up valuable space. To allow for a medication filling robot in the future and reduce front aisle congestion, the compounding room will be removed. The current Dispill area will be repurposed to allow for compounding to still take place at the facility. The current consultation room will be used for Dispill so that it is in closer proximity to the filling station. An extra consultation room will be placed at the front of the store to allow for a better flow for customers. A fill station island will also be added to reduce congestion on the front counter. This layout redesign will result in a 27% reduction in walking time per day, which ends up being about 29 minutes for 2 pharmacists and 52 minutes for 4 technicians, which totals 81 minutes total time reduced per day.
Organizing patients' medication in Dispill packs helps patients take their medication. From the work sampling, we found this process takes up about 13% of technicians' time. Our team created a standard operating procedure document to help Medicap stores organize their Dispill supplies, including patient medication and unsealed Dispill packs, as well as help them transition to MedSync, a program that synchronizes patient medication filling. Based on a time study our team conducted, we know Medicap pharmacists will gain 145 minutes per day by implementing this solution.
The purpose of this solution is to reduce unnecessary inventory. By utilizing red tagging, items can be identified for removal from the work area. This promotes better organization, allows for less time being spent on inventory tracking, and ensures that the space is being utilized as intended. These photos of before and after show just how much space can be saved through red tagging. Implementing consistent red tagging can also save roughly 12 minutes per day in employee time. Although this time savings is not crucial to meeting the project goal, red tagging is necessary to implement the task rebalancing and layout solutions.
To improve the accountant daily deposits process, we decided to create a macro and implement an automated fax reminder. This would eliminate the need for hours of manual entries and hunting down late stores. With the new macro, the process was reduced from 5 hours to less than 30 minutes. The automated fax reminder will be implemented soon.
The 3-year ROI for this project was calculated using the number of pharmacist hours per clinical services dollar. The total time saved from the solutions was 7.46 hours, which resulted in a 3-year ROI of $113,000. Adding that to the 3-year ROI from the time saved from automating the daily deposits and taking into account the cost from the capstone group and layout improvements results in a 3-year ROI of $109,960.